Okay, today is January 11th and we are going to attempt to climb Scout Mountain. We are at 5,700 feet right here at the trailhead, and the top of the mountain is at 8,700 feet. So there is 3,000 feet of vert and at least 5 miles of climbing that we have to do. All right, starting the hike. So Beata just wanted to do more of a day hike, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to summit. And so I have this enormous backpack on because I had to bring crampons and my incredibly massive snowshoes. And I don't even know if I'll need those snowshoes, but if I don't bring them, then I'll need them. So I have this insanely huge backpack that I'm carrying, and Beata's got a day pack. So she'll go a couple miles and turn around, and then I'm just going to continue on up and just see if I can get to the top. This area is called the Big Fir picnic area, but people haven't used it for a picnic area for a really long time, and so now it's mostly just a trailhead for the Crestline Trail. Alright, we're at the junction of the Crestline Trail and the Julie Meadow Trail, which goes over and connects back up to Scout Mountain, going Scout Mountain Road right up there. And that's where Beata is going to head. So your hike will end up being, I think, 1,000 vert and 5 miles. But I'm going to continue on and try to get to the top of Scout Mountain. But I kind of want to go with you. I'm sick of this enormous 5,000 pound backpack. Well, bye. Well, I'm finally at the spot where I think it'll be beneficial to put these snowshoes on. Plus, it'll be a relief to get these out of my backpack because they take up a lot of space and a lot of weight on your back. So these are my enormous trash can sized snowshoes. You know, there's not much snow. These are going to be overkill, but there's a couple of steep sections that I'm going to go up, and these will be great to have on my feet at that time. Guess I'll do what everybody else did. Just come over here. Oh. Got stuck in that branch. Almost landed on my face. Quite a ways to go. To go up there, have another 800 feet or 1,000 feet, something like that. Whew. Okay, I have stopped about 1,000 feet from the top of Scout Mountain. I'm on this, trying to decide if I want to finish the hike and do that last 1,000 feet or not. It's really cold. My fingers are frozen solid at this point. Tried to fly the drone, but it was really starting to get windy and I was getting alarms, so I decided to just land it. The other crappy thing is that whoever's snowshoe tracks I was walking in, they stop right here. So if I finish that last 1,000 feet, I am going to have to break trail, but I guess I'll try it and see what happens. So wish me luck. Hopefully I'll make it up there. Up there. Get up there before sunset. Luckily, whatever those tracks are, they're going in the opposite direction. Probably a coyote or a small mountain lion or a bobcat or something, I don't know. I think I'm almost at the summit here. I think it's just overhead. And there's an airplane flying over here. I'm just kind of hanging out here at the top, waiting for that sun to set over there. Not sure where it's at right now, but I do have a little bit of a windbreak back here. Now I just have to find something to open this Stella with. Haha. See if that will work. Okay. So I brought everything I own in this freaking backpack that weighs 11 million pounds. And I just got this little wallet. And I think there's a bottle opener in here. If not, I'll just chew the lid off of this thing. That's how bad I want this beer. Okay, I think that this is the bottle opener. Let's see what happens. Gotta get rid of my gum. Don't worry, I'll pack it out of here. Okay. Oh, the moment that I've been waiting for. This is how I motivate myself to get to the top here. Whew, ice cold. So, I'll show you my watch. It says 5.5 miles with 3,100 vert and 88 feet. So, I'm just gonna drink this beer and watch the sunset right over there and try not to freeze. and hopefully this beer has the essential carbohydrates I need to get off this mountain without freezing to death. But that downhill really is going to suck on the knees, so, and it's going to be dark, and there's mountain lions in there. Maybe this alcohol will make it hurt less if I get mauled, but anyways, I will finish this up and then head on down. And I'm freezing, so I'm going to start the hike back now. Hopefully it doesn't get too much colder on the way back, because right now my clothes are pretty much crisp and solid. There's some weird eyes right there in the trail. It's kind of freaky. What is that? I'll walk over there and see. Just some reflective tape. Okay, it is getting really creepy up here. This camera makes it look like it's really light with this flashlight, but doesn't feel like it's very light out. It's very black. And now I have to go into this section where it's steep and it's really dark and I'm in the trees. So yeah, it's extra creepy right now. And being up here alone, your mind starts hearing things. Multiple times I've just come to a stop because I thought I heard something running through the trees, and it's like a branch rubbing on the hood of my jacket as I go by. So yeah, kind of freaky. Luckily I brought some really powerful flashlights. Once I get off this hill, I'm going to get them out of my backpack. Time to get out a much more powerful flashlight because this headlamp is freaking me out. So my choices are the laser excited phosphorus on the right or the 40-watt high intensity discharge on the left. I'm gonna try them both out, and the reason is I'm kind of freaking out up here because the snow conditions are just right so that when you walk on the snow and compress it, it kind of makes a moaning sound. It's like, and it's freaking me out. And then I'm kicking up snow and it's kind of sprinkling beside me and it just sounds like something's running through the forest that's gonna come get me. So I'll try both of these lights out, show you here real quick. Okay, turn my headlamp off. And so this is the LEP light. So you can see that it's got this really crazy powerful hotspot, but not very much spill. I don't think it's very useful, you know, going through tight woods like I'm about to go through. So let's get rid of that. And then we'll come over here and try the HID light. So you can see immediately already that this thing just has tons of spill. It's got a really wide beam and it's probably even brighter to my eye than it looks on this camera. Yeah, it's really just dumping tons of light everywhere, which is great. So I think for tonight's hike, I'm gonna go ahead and use the high intensity discharge as I go through these creepy woods. All right, much better. I am liking this output of this light. Ooh, okay, that's definitely a deer. Okay, he just moved. There he goes. It's like, what the crap? Anyway, I feel much safer now. Like to hike through the forest with a laser excited phosphorus light. Literally no flood, just all throw. I'm gonna have to turn on my headlamp. It's too freaky. Hike. So 10.5 miles with 3,218 vert and 6 hours and 45 minutes.